Greetings everyone, Agion here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. I've actually recorded this through and through, and then when I got finished I realized, oh, NVIDIA Shadowplay never actually started recording, and I had to restart my computer. So, yeah, it's a good game, it's a really good game, that's why I'm recasting it, but sometimes it's like do I have to do that again? But hopefully this time a bit more energetic. Oh, let me go ahead and introduce our players. On the left side, as the US player, we have ContadorAKaTomioma.
Ready for
I
action.
think. It's such a long name, it's hard to make that sound in one word. And then we've got this name, which is even harder to pronounce. Schneeglockchen. I'm keeping that. This is why I usually refer people to either the color they're playing as or as their faction. Do you know it's actually been quite a bit of time since I actually recorded did record it in the first place, so I'm having a bit of trouble remembering what went on, which is actually probably good things, a mix of a good thing and bad things, so I'm a little bit more fresh and I can be a bit more surprised what's going on. Though this is pretty standard. G43 Panzer Grenadiers chasing down an engineer.
Engineers ready.
Going for the heavy cover. Nope. And just going to run him down, get some free damage in. Over here we got the other Panzer Grenadier. The Captain is capturing up multiple points. Engineers capture these points here. We do have the first rifleman squad out on the field.
Hey, squad!
Does drop a model there. It's two G43 rifles getting some good damage in. Though it is delaying the squad from capturing multiple points. While this Panzer Grenadier is inside this building, keeping these riflemen at bay. There are 3 windows on the side, so it's a great building for these Panzer Grenadiers. Does spot the Kettengrad, does do a full retreat now. Riflemen and engineers pushing up on the left side. Rifleman has the same bit of damage from that. Ooh, one more volley could have took out that engineer.
Rifle squad on, eyes on me.
Once again, Panzer Grenadiers chasing down these engineers. Panzer Grenadiers, a fresh squad coming over here, so it looks like there's 4 Panzer Grenadier squads.
We're losing a point out there.
Much else that the Panzer Elite player could build out. Second Rifleman squad now out on the field. I suppose the Panzer Elite player could deploy out another Kettengrad for capturing purposes. Speaking of capturing purposes, we've got these engineers and riflemen moving to these points. Perhaps send the engineer over here while the riflemen capture up the field point, then the standard point here. If the Panzer Elite player decaptures this point, that is a cutoff point. Well, it is it'll be cutting off nothing, but it'll prevent him from gaining any resources when capturing up these points. Yep, we do got the engineers going for this point, riflemen heading for this point. They will be fighting against 2 Panzer Grenadiers. I think 2 Panzer Grenadiers
losing ground out there.
Listen up!
Especially how the rifleman handles. And it looks like the Panzer Grenadiers are going to be running down the rifleman squad, getting a whole bunch of free damage.
Taking small arms fire here!
Lots of free damage there. Trying to go for this heavy cover. The engineers could push a bit forward to draw some fire.
Getting the piss pounded out of us!
And this cutoff point is being captured up by the G43 squad. Kettengrad all the way over here, capturing up these points. We got this Panzer Grenadier just inside this building. It's a good building as well. There's one window here, another window here, and a window here, so he has 3 windows of fire towards this window. In fact, the engineer squad is getting ripped apart.
Fire here!
Second Panzer Grenadier squad coming to support.
Engineers getting the piss pounded out of us!
Ooh. Speaking of engineer squad, he does bring up a flavor squad. And there's 2 rifle squad here. These Panzer Grenadiers may need to fall back entirely to do a full retreat.
Rip it to hell!
Rifleman going for this cutoff point here, but it is actually not a cutoff point because it's also wrapped around all the way over here. But we'll cut off these points, which are also being captured.
We're losing ground out
and
there.
Decaptured. We've got the camp crew for company, likely going to be a 2-2 coming on out. I always hit those buildings. Is that the building for the
Supply lines
2-2?
are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
I always get the stuff mixed up. Fresh rifleman squad, so there's now 4 rifleman squads. Getting out some bar, the bar upgrade would be quite nice. Guys, capture that munition point. Engineers are here. Stalingrad can't fight back against these engineers. G43 squad getting a bit overwhelmed. It does slow down one of the squads very nice with G43s.
Losing ground out
the other
there.
squad decides to do a full retreat on both squads. Which probably saved the G43 squad from being wiped. And we do have a 250 half track, a reinforcement half track. No reinforcements needed here. Actually, squad got loaded up in the back of it. Only 2 members in that squad.
Able Company has the point.
He needs to help that squad out, get it reinforced, and put it back in there. Though granted, those are not full 360 garrisons.
When the going gets tough, they call in the riflemen.
Half track is the same bit of damage. Is going to de-garrison this guy, put these guys behind heavy cover. Has to reinforce this squad as
Composition B is in.
Ooh,
Troops can now
sticky
make sticky
grenade.
bombs.
Get down,
Just the right moment. Let's throw a sticky bomb there. Will it be enough?
We're losing ground out
Fully
there.
immobilized. But the rifleman squad is quite wounded as well. He may not be able to finish off the job. Yeah, he will not be able to finish it off. So far, rifleman squads. Triage centers built. We got the supply yard be coming on down.
Construction is done. Good enough for army work.
Rifle squad is being engaged.
And this
Ready,
very,
rifleman.
very wounded rifleman squad won't be able to hold up. It's a pretty wounded Panzer
Capture
grenade here.
munition sector.
Stalingrad here. Well,
We're losing
the
ground
engine
out there.
Is, well, it's no longer fully immobilized, just a bit wounded.
Has the point.
Riflemen could hop inside this building. They will hop inside the building.
Rifle squad taking fire.
And there's also a flamer
Engineers
squad
taking
here.
fire.
These Panzer grenadiers are severely wounded. He needs medics, that's for sure. I will hope he has a medic upgrade. Got the Panzer Support Company, likely going to be 2-2 coming on out. Could perhaps put the G43 squad in the back of that 251 or 250, not 251.
Engineers taking heat.
Oh, looks like we got the doctoral lock-in. What is this? Scorched Earth has these super heavy vehicle barricades. And that is fully
Crowd activity over here.
wired off. He's going to need to bring in... Can dozer plates go through roadblocks? I think they can. Oh, looks like he's blocked off both of that, which means this is the only choke point. If the Panzer League player can focus right here, get this choke point, it will pay him off quite, give him quite good dividends, to say the least. Flamer Squad is here. He may be eyeing to hop inside this building. There's a lot of riflemen there.
Going after one of our munitions points.
And the squad is getting hit quite significantly. He has to capture them from the far side. But there's 3 squads of riflemen here.
Squad taking fire! Squad has the objective.
Something big's coming out of that. Is there something bigger
We got our
in that
flamethrowers.
structure? That seems a little bit too long for a 2-2-2. I'm trying to avoid switch around. Once I know what doctrine that the US player is, I'm probably going to switch over to the Panzer Elite player.
We are losing a fuel point.
Got inside this building. There's only 2 windows on that side. Ooh, Panzer IV-C. Ooh, I love the Panzer IV-C. Set it up,
The
and
enemy
it
is
has
after our
really good rate
victory
of fire. It's pretty good anti-infantry tool.
Engineers getting hammered out here.
If you can also garrison this building for forward healing, that would be great. Forward healing, forward reinforcements. Something I would say he desperately
Munitions point
needs.
under attack.
Instead of just trying to decapture this point, he could just disable it now since he's went for Scorched Earth. Disabling this point would just lead off his opponents in income. He has gotten some infantry units the long way around to get to these points. Panzer IV-C has been upgraded with both the pistol mount and the shape charges. Not shape charges,
Enemy unit
scopes.
down.
Was there a squad wipe there?
And that's the ball game. Construction finished.
Nope, there's maybe. There may have been a squad
We're
wipe
losing
there.
a munitions point.
Observation post completed right here, so he has more fuel income.
Squad has the objective.
Could go here for our munitions. I mean, those are safe observation posts for income because his opponents blocked off everything else. Those are landmines built off by the US player. One misstep of the detonation.
Cover me! Over! 57 crew, ready for orders!
Ooh, got an
57
anti-tank
mil,
gun.
at your service.
That is to be expected since his opponent has Panzer IV-C. And he's going for another M1AT gun. Doesn't capture the munitions point.
Engineers getting the piss pounded out of us!
Is he going to upgrade that church?
We are losing a sector.
Is he going to claim that church for a forward reinforcement? Be bold, but would be quite effective. Because then he could skirt around, play over here, stuff he captures by hopping unit inside of it. Red landmine detonation. It was by a Panzer Grenadier. There's a unit inside this building. He is claiming for his
Losing
own.
ground out there.
This is a very powerful position. Now he can skirt
got
around,
company! Enemy
has
troops
free
right fucking
healing
there!
while in combat here. The Panzer IV-C can skirt around, poke around.
Forward
around the
supply
corners.
lines are broken.
Engineers under fire!
Eyes on me.
He captured this point. He does have plus sticky bombs.
Damn ground here!
57 millimeter, at your service.
There will be 2 AT guns. But since this whole area is locked off, the Panzer Elite players are going to have a lot of free income over there.
Steady up, riflemen!
Let's go. Oh, Panzer Elites have these.
Losing ground out there.
And there's 5 Panzer Grenadiers in this area. He needs to focus down these multiple incendiary grenades got thrown. Panzer IV-C perhaps should try setting on up. Yeah, it does set on up now. Not one shot, and that's how fast it fires once it's set on up. It fires really quickly when it's set on up. This is the reason why I
Aerial
love the
recon is
Panzer
now
IV-C.
available.
Sure, the Hotchkiss can be upgraded to artillery, but honestly, I think the Panzer IV-C is better in infantry for setup mode. You can always just go for the doctrine for the home mode. But then again, the Hotchkiss does allow you to get the artillery without needing the home mode.
Enemy movement here! Looks like infantry!
18!
Both these AT guns are in the area. The Panzer IV-C has sustained a little bit of damage.
We're all reinforced.
Oh, we got airborne. And he's immediately gone for the strafing run. And the recon run. He may be eyeing the bombing strike to destroy this church entirely. The switch of the Panzer lead player has a little bit better music in my opinion.
We are under fire!
Send your mission orders.
And we know he's gotten the massive roadblock, so we know he's gone for Scorched Earth, but I don't see any other abilities can be called in just yet.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Turning back to the forward healing and reinforcements. Oh, here we got the Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 4-man squads, in my opinion, would be great. Nothing being built by the HQs. We do have a tank depot out. Panzer Grenadiers do throw incendiary grenade. And Panzer Force C and Panzer Grenadiers coming over to respond. The Panzer Force C is such a powerful tool. It's preventing his also it's sort of stopping him from capturing these points. And this point is fully captured. I would say disable it. Preventing your opponent, it's a cutoff point, so disabling it will be great.
Open the hatch. We've lost our ventilator. Go ahead, sir.
Engine damage by the AT gun, but there is some Panzer Grenadiers support and repairs.
The enemy is weakening even now.
lot of wire
Kampfgruppe Company
coming in
is
now.
available
Very
to take
nice.
the field.
And we do got the Panzer Strike upgrade for the Panzer Grenadiers. And we do have a mortar half-track as well as the reinforcement half-track.
Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
Moving on.
Crew ready. Awaiting instructions.
Panzer Grenadiers are being forced on back. AT guns shooting around these Panzer Grenadiers. If you kill those AT guns, that would be great. And be even better if they could actually capture them themselves, because it never hurts to have free AT.
A unit has died in action.
Oh, that was disgusting. You just crushed the entire G43 squad with the Hellcat.
Our engineering has stepped even
Hellcat
further ahead
actually
of our
about to go
enemies.
down as well.
Advanced
More
repairs
Panzer Strike
available.
shot probably can't take it out.
Infantry contact.
Right element, moving up.
Improvements ready.
Left flank, moving up.
Panzer Grenadiers ready for action.
We are losing territory.
Taking fire! Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Panzer Grenadiers miss with their Panzer Shrek. Of course, it's against infantry. We got this half-track load up with some Panzer Grenadiers. Perhaps I need to hit this rifleman squad. Does get one model there.
Ready to use
We are losing ground.
Hellcat trying to chase down this
We have gained the
half-track.
momentum on the field.
Task complete. Enemy attacking! Battle is finished.
That one rifleman inside this house. Two. Oh, AT gun shot does get a good
We have
hit.
lost a unit to the enemy's advances.
not so bad, ready!
And does lose the half-track to the Hellcat. Not a big surprise. Panzer Force C could...
ahead!
Oh, it has a one-level veteran C. Would it go for defense or offense? I would say, honestly, offense would probably be a little bit better against the infantry.
Kampfgruppe Lehr is now able to employ Scorched Earth to
Oh,
eradicate the disease that is our enemy.
Scorched Earth is not available. Once he deactivates that point, he may just need to disable it.
Taking heavy fire!
Go ahead. Disabled, Commander.
Hellcat, quite low in health, getting caught up in the building there, and does disable that point. Very, very nice. Now he's only going to get income from 3 points for the time being. Could build an observation post on this point to get more income. Reliable income. Ooh. The rifleman will escape on out of there.
We are coming under fire!
Hellcat fully repaired. The AT gun can be decrewed. If he's able to capture the AT gun, that'd be great to go along with the setup Panzer IV. Good Panzer strike hit shot there. Another good shot there. The Hellcat's going around the hedges, which is going to leave him vulnerable to this Panzer strike. But the Hellcat goes down, fires, and goes out of control.
Fearless troops have yet again destroyed the enemy's armor.
Ooh, airstrike, taking down all those units. He may lose one of these guys, but he killed off the Hellcat, which is very, very important.
Loud und deutlich! Send!
Light ATF trap, meant for crits against those vehicles. Ooh, full Sherman tank. The unupgraded Sherman tank. I just love the unupgraded Sherman tank. It's just so effective with infantry. Every shot it fires has been taking out infantry units. We got Panzer strike inside the building. Needs a retarget towards the Sherman tank.
Taking enemy armor fire!
Trying a bit of ring around the rosy. But nobody's pockets full of posy. Oh, 2 sticky bombs on the mortar half track. Fully immobilized.
Our comrades report the enemy has destroyed a vehicle.
Grenadiers here!
Kampfgruppe Leer is now able to enjoy the benefits of our Jaeger command upgrade.
ATF track in the Sherman Panzer IV. Maybe we'll pick it out. Bounce from the Panzer track. Ooh, good hit. That was actually full squad wipe.
Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
Use the Panzer tank!
Good
Quickly!
hit.
Move!
This point has been repaired and not being captured.
The upgrade is complete, sir.
Incoming radio transmission.
Ooh, STGs are now available and actually fully upgraded on one of the squads. That should be very effective. If he gets 4-man squads, that'd be great, but he has now actually had to be Panthers. Personally, I think Panthers a little bit overrated.
All set. Squad ready to redeploy.
Engineers and the Sherman tank pushing their way forward. The Sherman tank's now fully repaired.
Send your mission orders.
Enemy fire! No
Good hit
counter
there.
needs
Stops the
support!
capture as well.
Kampfbereit!
Under fire!
As
Say
we'll see,
again!
he's getting some good hits in.
Fire!
Good hits. Light ATM track coming for a crit. Does get the destroyed infantry crit. Now fully immobilized.
Ready for tactical orders!
If he's able to hit those repairing engineers, if he wasn't quick enough to hit the repairing engineers, having just immobilized right there, then he can pick it away when he has time with his Panthers.
I don't believe in going to hell, because this is our hell.
Some of these structures starting to go down. Good pen strike hit there.
We are taking fire! Here!
Trying to besiege the church with the AT guns.
Ready, sir! Schützentrupp reinforced.
damaged.
SGs, G43s, and the Panzers making waves forward.
No empty armor rounds. We need to board.
Does the
Enemy unit eradicated.
Ooh, and there's a straight run. And that is a bad path for
The enemy has
retreat.
cut down an infantry unit.
He lost his STG squad.
Get us moving.
Patrick squad should be able to escape on out there, but that's a Vet 2 Sherman tank now.
The enemy remains strong with 300 points.
Panther battle group now out on the field.
Awaiting instructions. Ready to move.
Panzer IV C is still alive.
Give us your orders.
Light ATF track. If he gets a crit and immobilized, he can hunt it down with the Panthers, no problem.
AT gun, return fire.
Both incendiary grenades have been thrown. Sounds like a great spot for it. One, this squad's being upgraded with the STGs. Sherman tank running on forward.
Quick! Use the MP-44s! Send orders! We are taking
And now would be a good time to
Achtung,
capture
Panzer
the
battle
church.
groups are ready for losing a munitions depot to the enemy.
Looks like he will be able to capture the church, no problem now. But here comes the Panther. One rearmor hit, two rearmor hits.
Camp Populaire is losing a munitions depot to the enemy.
The church is halfway done to be captured. One of the engineers do go down.
Receiving loud and clear.
AT gun is set on up. He could perhaps hop inside this house and quickly upgrade it to a 4 HQ. Because this is decaptured. Oh, I hear some paradrops.
Hummel self-propelled artillery pieces can now be commissioned for our troops.
Hummels are very, very effective versus infantry in these static
We are
weapons.
losing ground.
That'd be a good idea for them to deploy one immediately. Let's get that music going. I heard a little bit of American music when I switched to them.
Scheiße, thank God for crop steel. Panzer ready to break through.
Damaged engine.
Under fire, say again.
Patrick squad force. Ooh, fully immobilized. Now this is time for the Panther to
Receiving enemy fire.
go
Panzer
in, but the
picked up.
AT guns are problematic.
Task complete.
We're taking fire. Panzer here.
As a force C pushes his way forward, seeing multiple AT gunshots.
Go ahead, sir.
Does find a good angle there. This AT gun should go down to the Panther track.
Camp Populaire has proven its superiority once
Second
again.
Sherman tank is now here. This Panther is now fully repaired.
Panzer.
return fire!
Let's get some music from the United States because the Panzer Elite music is just not playing.
Under fire! It's a Panther!
This point is being decaptured, supported by the Panther. AT gun set up in this direction. We got a paradrop AT gun somewhere.
57 millimeter at your service.
There it is.
Anti-tank, 57 mil at your service.
sir.
Heavy armor reporting.
Engineers getting hammered out here!
Engineers, take your count.
Flamer NGs getting dispersed by the Panther gun. Panther receiving some pens. Multiple hits onto this Panzer IV C.
Supply drop is ready and asking for smoke.
Where's the supply drop coming? Oh, it looks like it's coming in right there.
Able Company has the point.
And there we go. And a quick, easy 100 munitions, and also picks himself up one of the 30 cows. Oh, Hummel. Misses there. Just needs one good hit, and this AT gun's decrewed. Like that.
Weapon crew lost. We hold the initiative. At this rate, we'll be taking Berlin by Christmas.
And it's also fully destroyed. Let's see if the music's being played for Panzer Elite. I think it is. Or am I going crazy? Panther's starting to crush some of those bushes. 30 cal sitting on up. Another pair dropping AT gun.
They're shooting at us! Shoot back down to
Try to capture the point, but and the Panzer IV just can't push forward with all those AT guns in the area. The Hummel just needs to start blasting away, perhaps get out a second Hummel.
Enemy is reloading.
There's that pop cap. Panthers receiving some fire. This one could potentially be taken out by the Panther.
Shooting at us!
What was that shot? Sherman tank does manage to get a pen there.
Rifle squad, here!
These guys are trying to rush down the Panther tank. It looks like Hummel does get a direct hit there. May get a hit on the 30 cal.
Get the big rocket out of us!
We're taking fire here!
We're losing ground out there.
Up north, we got the Sherman tank, a dropped bar. Ooh, that'd be great for when the Panzer Grenadiers pick up.
Taking fire.
Is that a reconnaissance overflight? So, reconnaissance overflight and another dropped AT gun.
Anti-tank, ready for order.
3 AT guns.
Cover me!
Little hits. Likely gonna be a sticky bomb.
Follow fucking order!
No sticky bomb. Here comes a bombing run. Or pin. Yep, pins. Two Sherman tanks, 3 AT guns. It's a very formidable line. Panthers, however, getting all mixed up. This one may go down to the Sherman tanks. One shot away from death. Engine destroyed. Destroyed engine. Needs crit shots from the light ATF track.
Enemy unit down.
Panther does go down. Hummel receives a shot.
Taking fire.
Panzer 4C now receiving some shot.
Death trap. Sherman on point.
Did both? No, here's the other Panther fully immobilized. Ooh, both these are now immobilized. And here comes a point blank.
Sherman's been
Hummel
losing ground out there.
Panzer 4C even getting in the mix. And now Hummel just took out 2 vehicles. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Territory is ours! Let's hold it!
See, one... That's the Panther carcass. That can be recovered by a Bergen.
Enemy unit down.
This can be recovered by a Bergen Tiga. Let's see if the Panzer Elite music is working.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
No Bergen Tiga, no Q. Senior grenade thrown. All these guys being pinned by the... Ooh, it's a squad wipe there.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
This is Panther Panzer. Go ahead.
I'm so surprised. Oh yeah, the Humo does have that 1 damage.
We are losing a munitions depot.
2 Panthers and have been called on in.
Contact! Ready, sir!
They come to our ships and
Double defense, Sturmgewehrs. In my opinion, it's better to go for offense and defense for the Sturmgewehrs. After all, killing your enemy also reduces damage.
Forward supply lines are broken.
And multiple landmines.
Victory reserves are at 300 points. Counter battle groups are now available to enter the conflict.
1, 2, 3, 4 AT guns.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
heavy fire!
Does get a direct hit there. 2 more shots and I think it'll go
The
down.
enemy is weakening even now.
1 bounce. I think the boom was running on over here.
Unit down.
Does go down. Oh, 1 AT guns go down. Went down right there.
Panzer over. Capture complete.
We are losing ground.
Completed. Form up.
The enemy is attempting to seize a fuel point from us.
We do have the points being decaptured. Overall, the US player is still in a good position, though he's lost all of his armor. Still has 3 AT guns, but the homos can slowly pick that away. And still no music.
Not for long, it ain't.
Rather than forced back by the Sturmgewehrs.
Damn ground here.
Oh, and here comes a strafing run. Strafing runs are 150 munitions, but not cheap.
They're taking one of our points.
And the supply drop is 100 manpower for 100 munitions. That's not bad. Could you perhaps spend some on that
I got
point
a
right
bad
there?
feeling about this, Sarge.
We're taking. It's all army.
Fresh Sherman tank. Sherman tanks are still not upgunned, which I believe that's a better option than the upgunned Shermans. Another supply drop. Here comes a
Our
Humo.
fuel point is being taken by the enemy.
The best pounding out of us.
Rolls a miss. Looks like that barrage is going to just generally miss. Up north, 2 flamers force back the Sturmgewehrs.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
We're all reinforced. Heavy armor up.
Left element, moving up.
Fresh Sherman tank. Yeah, pick that up.
Taking damage.
We're being attacked! Got resistance here!
This point is still not decaptured.
Our front lines are collapsing.
These munition points are important for the airborne player, as more of these field munition points he gets and holds on to,
It's ours. We'll say we lock it down.
he's able to call in more and more of these airstrikes, because these airstrikes are going to be what is key for
The enemy is down by
supply lines to win
200
this game.
points. We have territory out of supply.
Make it for the wall. Take cover.
Weapons
Those get
crew
directed
reporting
there,
casualties.
decreasing that entire gun in one shot, and there goes the entire gun.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
troop movement!
Panzer Grenadiers do not receive a deadly shot from the Sherman tank that time.
Forward supply lines are broken.
The US player could try eyeing a casualty recovery station. Perhaps put one right here.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Sherman has
Good hit
contact.
there. And we do have the FG squad forced on back. Ooh, good hit there. He will interrupt the capture then, but he will fully capture it. Panzer truck squad moving his way forward. Fresh Hummel. So now he can really start engaging those 80 tank guns. Once he starts wiping out the second Hummel is probably good enough to really start dwindling the numbers of these 80 tank guns. When he starts doing that, then the Panthers can push more and more in to take on these Sherman tanks. But now Sherman tanks have been upgraded to 76mm.
Losing a victory point. We are losing a victory point.
They're in close with 18 weapons.
I got a bad feeling about this
Good hit there. Those actually fully disable the points since he couldn't capture, just disable it. Nice. Hummel Barrage may get that AT gun. Pretty close, but doesn't.
Anti-tank, ready for orders.
Just Hummel Barrage somewhere in this area just will
57mm at
scream
your service.
deadly.
AT
Ooh,
ready.
These guys are quite bunched up. Thanks. Nope,
Tactical
Hummel
air
Barrage.
support is asking for smoke.
It's running in far. Now we got the
Weapon
bomb
crew
runs.
lost.
Oh, looks like he did manage to get a hit. Looks like that got suppressed by the T-43 squad.
Covering fire! Getting hammered out here!
We're losing
Enemy
ammunition
unit
point.
down.
Enemy squad down.
Panthers quite wounded.
We're drawing too much fire!
STG squad
The eyes on me!
is being report by these bars.
Taking damage.
Good hits there. Hummel
Squad under fire!
getting a good number of engineer models.
Taking hit!
Gets the AT gun.
Casualties being reported.
Oh, aircraft, reconnaissance aircraft flying over. Bombing run onto this guy. Make it the Panther as well. It's
Enemy
the
unit
Panther, not the
down.
Hummel.
Sherman has contact.
Sherman quite wounded. Depending on the next rounds, there goes the AT gun. All AT guns are now down, which means that single Panther can push away these Sherman tanks no problem. Sherman tanks themselves are quite wounded. Yeah, we do got some music here for the Panzer Elite. I prefer the Panzer Elite music. Oh, but the AT gun did not get fully destroyed. Hummel Barrage. Oh, he's just doing general barrage on this point, trying to stop the capture or repair. The church fully goes down.
Extended line, return fire.
3 squad of
Squad ready
STGs,
for orders.
double defense, nothing
Go ahead.
pinned or suppressed by the bars.
are now capable of larger squads.
Ooh, the increased squad size. That is one of my favorite upgrades. It's in Company Heroes 2. The best way I put it is, in this way, it increases the health and damage by all these squads by 33%. That is a lot. Health, most importantly. But when it comes also STGs, it really does make a difference as well. Was that a, nope, not a squad wipe. But these rounds could do some more damage to these Shermans.
Panzer crew barely needed. Don't fuck up.
If it goes for, there's a lot of down Panthers here. A Bergantiga could come quite handy. This carcass is
The
gone,
enemy is
but
weakening
there's
even
two
now.
more carcasses here.
Grenadiers, welcome to our Schützenturm.
Bergantiga raining a barrage in. Let's get another barrage on the victory point. Airborne squad getting ripped apart by the STGs.
Send orders!
But the STG squad is forced back by the Sherman tanks.
We are under attack.
Ooh, good hit
Ready,
there.
sir!
Okay, here we go.
They've destroyed a Yankee Sherman tank.
Yep. One Sherman tank down. Looks like they're actually trying to capture this point.
Veterancy upgrades available.
See, vet 2 damage, vet 1 damage,
What's the good news?
unvetted anti-aircraft gun?
What's the good news? Jawohl!
How effective are these at shooting down aircraft?
Completed.
Another reconnaissance overflight, and no bombing run.
Under fire!
Storm Conveyor Squad forced to fall back because 2 riflemen is a little bit too much for them.
We are losing a sector.
I heard a booby trap.
Heavy Panzer under attack! Panzer full over!
Of course, Rifle Squad trying to get some hits onto this Hitler.
Target! This is Panzer
Crush
Panzer!
these guys.
Right element.
Let's get a rearmament there.
The fucking night!
We are losing a sector.
We are coming under fire!
Getting ripped apart by these Storm Conveyors. They may lose that squad entirely.
Complete. Engaging Army infantry.
Up north, we got a Sherman tank here. Recon Silver Flight. No bombing run.
We must work together to defeat our enemies.
Quite
Group Zeal will aid us all.
Contact! Enemy positions located!
good hit there.
Keep it moving.
Got casualties here.
Yeah, because another Homo barrage. Over here is an AT gun. Severely wounded.
Panzer!
Good hit there.
Ready for Kampfauftrag!
Good hit there. Good hit there.
Set message!
Another Sherman tank here, getting some good hits there. Doesn't get the kill on this guy here, however. Ooh, and Homo actually gets the kill on that low health Sherman.
Our
Very nice
fearless
snap
troops
roll.
have yet again destroyed the enemy's armor. Achtung! Enemy forces are attacking our
trap.
petrol depot.
Doesn't get any good hits there.
Enemy fire. Com system
Pulse
in order.
rifle gets 2 bounces there. Homo running a barrage in here.
Enemy boat! Kampfbereit!
STG squads just try to go to the edge of the river just to fire, not necessarily try to go across it. Good incendiary grenade. And that splash forces back into the incendiary grenade.
On your right, coming up from behind. Dead firing line.
Task complete.
And booby
Ready to
traps the
move out.
point. So the tickets are not counting down. This is not some sort of bug when you switch between players. It sometimes does that. But that point's just not captured, and actually it's not even repaired.
Extended line, return fire!
Sherman tank is fully repaired. There's a large number of engineers up here. STG squad received a deadly hit.
Squad ready to redeploy.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Looks like Homo does get a decrew on this AT gun.
Confirm we are ready for action stations.
Sherman tank, so there are 2 Sherman tanks out on the field.
Mission complete. Ready for action.
More and more munitions being dropped on in. He doesn't really need the fuel.
Contact! Ain't shit without fucking armor. Fire! Coming up on your right stick.
But actually, maybe he is using the fuel of all those Sherman tanks. Even then, I feel like in most games, people just have a big stockpile of fuel.
Ahead!
Suppress the fire! Keep their heads in their ass!
Ready for vehicle enemy fire.
They're shooting at us!
Ready for orders.
Another Hummel barrage raining on in.
Waiting for
Heavy
orders!
Force rifle sets are coming in. That's Panther that's sort of derping out.
Cover me!
They are in our base. They are hitting our base.
No, that's also sector artillery being rained on in right there. That was that shot.
Sherman, load armor-piercing rounds.
Oh, the Sherman tanks are way over here. Bergantiga is also on the field.
Ready?
Barnum comes on in.
Unit down.
Did lose a Hummel and an anti-aircraft base. Bergantiga is here. Bergantiga is actually seeing quite a bit of damage, which is actually probably a relatively good thing for the Panther.
Orders.
And all the carcasses went down. I think the Panther tank ran them all over. And I don't think you can cover the anti-aircraft gun. So we'll double check. Yeah, that carcass is gone.
Welcome to our
There's
ship's
an aircraft
Grenadiers.
carcass. Imagine you could just pick up like one of those HS-129s with a Bergantiga.
Taking fire!
Ooh, that squad's just gonna report. Conscious overflight.
Vehicle has been Taking the destroyed in perimeter.
And
Our
a bomb
base is
run on the
under attack.
Bergantiga? That seems a little bit wasteful. No more carcasses remain, but then again, in conscious overflight, you only get a brief moment to look at everything. See, the Sherman is quite low.
Mounting effective enemy
the cliff is blocking both sides shots. Well, the Sherman takes some good rear armor hits there. Didn't seem to end there. Turn. A lot of STGs in this area.
The enemy is weakening even
Squad
now.
is not really being focused. Kumo is running a barrage over here. Another Sherman tank here, so there's 3 Sherman tanks. This Panther is just way outnumbered, way out of position, way outdone.
Squad, ready for orders.
They're firing at us!
Ha! They are scratching your paint job, Helmut.
Getting some good hits there, 2 rear armor hits. Sherman tank does roll a bounce. Does get a hit there, but won't be able to finish it
They have
off.
lost a unit.
Loses the Panzer truck squad entirely.
Stand by for target.
Nope, just the only can't play any vehicle. The Hummel can't exactly look at his cooldowns.
We are firing the
I don't see
cockpit.
any tank grenade research or heard about any.
Taking fire. I have injured man here.
Americans are seizing territory from us. Base is taking fire.
Perhaps maybe a martyr wouldn't be half bad. Yeah, they're way too fragile.
Engage those fast!
Attention. The enemy advances.
Booby trap. I think I just heard an aircraft being shot down. You can deploy out Bergen-Tiga to cover the Bergen-Tiga.
The enemy is attempting to seize a fuel point from us.
The STG squad should be able to win out. The rifleman squad is quite low, but that's activated the suppressive fire mode. And it gets fully pinned.
Ain't shit without fucking armor!
Trying to cover suppression now. Rifleman squad is just jumping around everywhere.
Enemy found!
Heavy cover can help with suppression recovery.
We are
Nice and
losing a
comfortable
sector.
field.
Taking effective enemy fire.
Could get a sticky bomb right now.
Send your orders!
Hasn't recovered suppression just yet. Did not decapture that point either.
Taking round!
Heavy Panzer ready.
Cover me!
He does have enough manpower for Panther, just needs a little bit more population. 54, so like you need 30 population at the 30 less at the 30 mark that he can get 2 more Panthers.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
The tickets are in favor of the U.S. player.
Go ahead.
And ooh, good hit.
Squad ready to redeploy.
Even the enemy Shermans will be no match for our new anti-tank grenades.
Looks like both sprint and anti-tank grenades are now available.
Cover me!
Eyeing for a crush on these airborne.
Target area secure.
Does get one model there. And can get fired up. These are the 2 launcher models right here.
We got him down!
Does get a direct hit there. One shot does go off and decides to do a forward retreat. And pair of Panthers now out in the field since he got more population growth.
They are scratching your paint job.
What was that sound? It's like, duh.
I got Dunlop!
When he got hit in the back. Unless I'm going crazy.
fire! No counter, need support!
Oh, console flight.
Only ready for orders.
No bombing run.
Kampfgruppe Leer, a Panzer battle group has arrived and is now available for deployment.
We are taking
Grenadiers ready! Go ahead
Does
with
throw a
orders!
single grenade there. The riflemen here are getting shredded by these STGs. Yep, it does do a forward retreat there. It stops them and got two tankers up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Sherman tanks and 1 AT gun.
Receiving fire. Ready for orders.
1 rear armor hit onto the Panther. AT gun shot is firing. Engine damage on out of control entirely. Ooh. Quick sniper
We have lost the
Panther.
Panzer.
Could activate the
Enemy
artillery.
unit eradicated.
Perhaps when that point gets captured. Hummel raining on in, trying to hit that AT gun. One pen, one bounce.
Panzer over.
It's now fully stopped.
Panzer taking fire.
Other Sherman tanks riding.
Over.
Panther rotating over.
Damage. We need fire.
Main gun destroyed. Trying to get the kill on this one.
We've destroyed a Yankee Sherman
Sherman tank
tank.
goes down. There's a Vet 3 Sherman tank and an unvetted damaged Sherman tank.
Achtung, Panzer.
AT gun getting ripped apart by the STGs.
We have lost a unit to the enemy's advances.
Ready for mission orders!
Loses one of those squads entirely. I was gonna say he could probably garrison crew the AT tank gun in order to help take out
We
the
are losing
Shermans.
ground.
Engine destroyed.
Achtung, Panzer.
Out of control.
Enemy
And
unit eradicated.
dead. Vet 3 Panther.
We are ready.
Let's see, he traded 3 Shermans and AT gun for 2 Panthers. I believe that's in favor of the Panzer Elite player in cost effectiveness. Sherman takes what, like 400 manpower? Even if it's at like 350, that's still less than 1,000 manpower. Or over 1,000 manpower.
Receiving
We are
your
losing a
orders.
sector.
And plus he also lost the AT gun as well, which is like another 325 manpower being called on to an airdrop.
I say again.
Oh, bombing run coming on in. It comes pretty quickly, and it's already quite wounded. Out of control
We have
entirely.
lost a unit to the enemy's advances.
Taking fire.
And that is a Vet 3 Sherman tank. That's a lot of
Panzer, we
US
are losing a
infantry
fuel
running on
depot
in.
to the enemy.
Return fire.
Does avoid that one. This one's quite
Base is under enemy fire.
wounded. Hummel doing close range. Nope, that was not.
The enemy has
Oh,
moved against
sector
one of
artillery being
Germany's
rained on,
victory
on this
points.
sector.
Men standing by.
AT grenade. That's a rear armor hit.
Squad ready.
Handstruck being upgraded. AT grenade successful.
Our supply lines are
Ooh,
broken.
And sector
We have
artillery
territory
got
out of
direct hit
supply.
right there. And main gun destroyed, so it's neutered.
Squad
Our
ready
brothers
for
have
air.
And
fallen.
gets runs over a squad.
Ready for orders.
Forward supply lines are broken.
And that bounced. Oh, that Sherman tank should have been dead. Oh, he's sprinting on
Infantry
forward.
section ready.
And doing the reverse, not reverse moving. Lines up. Fires.
Our
There it
fearless
goes.
troops have yet again destroyed the enemy's armor.
This point is capture, so it's double cap against the Panzer Elite player.
Morale is dropping as we hit 100 points.
We all want to beat them. Go ahead, sir.
I think there may have been a squad wipe there. Yeah, that's the sector artillery.
We are under fire from that tank. Take it out.
Fresh Sherman tank on the field.
They're standing
Flamer
by.
squad being forced back by the STG squad.
Diese verdammten Cowboys machen uns fertig!
Fresh pair of Panthers will be coming on the field soon. Don't you worry about that. There's always going to be a wave of Panthers.
We have captured the target. Send
And
your
starting
mission
to booby
orders.
trap the point. Panthers are on the way.
Enemy fire! Look out, I need support!
Send your mission
Tank truck
orders.
squad's way over here.
All set. Squad ready to
Did
redeploy.
not
Schützen
manage
top
to
here.
capture up that point. Two Sherman tanks are out in the field, which are no match for two Panthers. But there is still this airborne squad of the
Achtung, Panther battle groups are ready for
Just
requisition.
crush one of the models there.
Secured.
And oh, does initiate their shit before it gets fully crushed. Starting to repair up the central VP. And once it's fully repaired, it can go ahead and then detonate on those right wing squad.
Enemy is reloading.
Stand our damn ground here! You watch that fucking thing! You want back in me!
Oh,
Send
here,
your orders. Ready to move out.
that's actually quite good because he can't really hold this point, so he just captured it and disabled it. Now you can. Now he's counting out down, or his opponent's counting down in his favor, and he could have perhaps spent some time to try to repair and capture this point himself.
The enemy is attacking a petrol depot.
There's also a drop bar here. Is that other one? Looks like the other one has not been picked, or has been picked up.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Kampfbereit. Task complete. Ready to move out. Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up. Target captured. No
I hear a lot of dropping stuff. I think an AT gun, supplies, or perhaps paratroopers. We got a paratrooper squad.
Kampfgruppe is losing a munitions depot to the enemy.
upgraded. Extended line. Return fire.
AT gun spotted.
Men standing by!
Patrick squad trying to sprint on forward. There's a down Panther here. Two down Panthers. That's a down Sherman tank, so a Burgundiga could recover quite a bit.
Send your orders.
STG squad will rip apart this engineer squad. I don't think he's realized it yet. So it's going to lose the squad entirely.
Kampfgruppe has proven its superiority once
And
again.
Homo does get direct hit on that AT gun. Though, just the crew members apparently didn't even touch the gun itself. Which is actually a little bit unusual. And here comes the booby trap. Does get some models there.
All set. Squad ready to redeploy.
Panthers trying to sprint forward with the close rifles. Good hits there. And sector artillery is actually rained on in this sector, however. So it's won't be able to support anything more. It should try to call it on this sector.
Send your orders!
Squad is ready for orders.
Coming up on your right six!
Go ahead with orders!
On you! Under attack!
Sherman tank disables that point. Very nice. You can't capture it, just disable it.
We have
considering this point, it's also a double-edged sword. It means he can't capture for his own purposes. But, and disable it. He disables it before... Oh, he may still disable it while being pinned. Oh. He actually called sector artillery on top of that aircraft.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Ready to move
First
out.
Panzer Grenadier squad, so there's 5 Panzer Grenadiers.
Ready to move out. You men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
He's only facing Sherman tanks. I suppose bombing runs will probably make Panzer IV C's obsolete. I was gonna say maybe station a Panzer IV C over here to start and set it up so it just starts annihilating infantry. Granted, if he spends an entire bombing run on Panzer IV C, that's not necessarily a bad thing as well.
This is Panzer.
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Requesting support.
Getting some good hits there. 2 reinforced rifle squads may lose he probably will lose his Sherman tank. Yeah, the Sherman tank does go down. Oh, we got the artillery. Oh, this could be bad. Crush them, crush them, crush them. He's getting a lot of models. Oh, they were dancing around and got a number of crushes, and that cannon shot took out a number as well. Does get a sticky bomb one of these. That is a rebuilt 80K gun. Then again, that one that was over. Nope, that's still there. So he actually fully rebuilt this one, not called in Paradrop. It is cheaper to build them than to call them through Paradrop.
Panzer ready to break through.
And it does get a pen there. Damaged engine. Ooh, that's a dead Sherman tank. Anti-grenade missed, I think.
We have the objective.
And there goes that Sherman tank. No more Sherman
Kampfgruppe,
tanks allowed.
Hummels are now available for deployment. We
Yeah,
have eliminated the enemy once more.
He still has to point out second Hummel. I still say a Panzer IV C would not be half bad.
Mission complete. Ready for action. Taking direct hits. Request support. Heavy
Panther
Panzer in
tank
combat.
severely wounded.
Give us
His
a
efficiency
target
2 cannons, you don't want to lose it. Fire it up, does get some Hummel in.
Unit has died in action.
Capture complete.
Lost one of his
Still under
units.
fire.
One was his SDG squad.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
German steel.
Ooh, and the rear arm's gonna explode. Stop, 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 move, stop, move, stop,
Heavy
halt, halt,
Panzer
halt.
taking serious
Ooh.
damage.
Bad control right there.
This is Panzer.
Upgrades complete.
Ooh, this Panther's gonna receive a pair of sticky bombs. Just damage engine. These guys can still walk over here and get some shots on.
Stand by for target. Panzer steel.
Hummel should try eyeing a barrage on these guys. Throws out another stick bomb. Great hit there. Not enough for sector artillery. And I think he just destroyed his own Panther with that shot.
We have lost a unit.
Going to your 10 o'clock!
This guy's already pretty wounded as well. This one really needs to get on out of there. Multiple reinforced rifle hits and goes down entirely.
Scratching your paint job.
Bergantiga. He needs a Bergantiga. There's a lot of free carcasses here.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Starting to repair up this point himself. I think he just crushed one of his carcasses. Yeah, he just destroyed his own Hummel carcass there, so no, likely he's not going to try to go for Burgundiga.
Task complete.
Contact! Infantry!
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Protect yourself! Pinned
Oh.
down! Receiving you loud
Striking
and clear!
run needs to retreat back. A forward HQ wouldn't be half bad either. Forward healing, forward reinforcement. Oh, the Hummel's going straight for the base.
We've captured the
Good
target.
hit there. No, honestly, there's no infantry from the smash into. But if he destroys the Triage Center, that would be quite good.
All set. Squad
Under attack! Return fire! Go ahead, sir!
Looks like he's running out of time.
Schützentrupp here.
Oh, sector artillery being rained on in, and that's a really good spot. This was to dissuade any sort of assault in this
Send
area.
your orders.
Leading his opponent's tickets down. The Panzer League player doesn't have a whole lot of tickets, that's for sure. No tanks.
Achtung! Enemy forces are attacking our petrol depot.
Ready to move out.
Let's see, it's the Panzer League player said he's running out of time. So he better not disable any more points.
Taking fire from enemy infantry!
We must protect our munitions from enemy advances.
Ooh, 2 drop bars. Oh,
Ready for combat mission!
does strafe one of the guys, only gets suppressed.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Hummel's raining on in.
Squad ready for orders.
Going for this and disabling the point wouldn't be half bad. He could grab himself a
Squad
30
ready, go
cal.
ahead!
Grab himself a 30 cal.
Task complete.
Wouldn't be half bad to have 30 cal to help suppress these guys.
Schützentrupp ready!
And disable.
Grenadiers ready! Contact! Enemy position located!
Does
Ready
press
to
the
pass
Panzer
on
truck
orders.
squad. And the sector artillery is still active in this area.
Ready to move out.
Pair of bars from the pickup. Ooh, the airborne squads. The power of the Panthers here will stop the people. Could see them crushed. It is celebrating around, causing them to dance everywhere, allowing the STGs to start ripping apart. Getting a really good hit there.
Hunter battle groups are now available to enter the conflict.
And has fully retreated back both those airborne squads.
Secured. Squad ready to redeploy. Send your mission orders. Taking hits.
Trying to prep this point, he does have a fresh shot.
We have succeeded in diminishing the enemy's points to 200.
Telecapping to be in the game. Oh, he's going quite aggressive. There's no AT gun there. The AT gun got crushed.
Keep it moving.
Incendiary grenade on top of the MG. Guns destroyed, or decrewed, not fully destroyed.
Taking fire!
Panzer taking fire.
And this point's actually
Send
being
your
captured
mission
by
orders.
the Panzer League player as well, so it's going to be a triple cap in the Panzer League favor. Very, very nice. Recoil rifles trying to hit that moving Panther.
They're standing by.
STG squad should just focus on that airborne, but gets forced back himself.
Achtung, Panzer! Taking hits! Upgrade is complete, sir.
And it looks like he's going to keep that guy there. Should try to focus fire on the recoil rifle squad, because it's the only thing that's posing a threat to him. And I suppose the Sherman tank also poses a threat.
Panzer, forward!
We have lost a punter.
He only really needs the one Panther as well.
The enemy is attempting to seize a fuel point from us.
Heavy Panzer taking enemy fire!
Panther getting a lot of armor hits, and then a sticky bomb as well.
Panzer, forward! Upgrade complete.
Panzer going to do a squad running back. Ooh, good hit there by the pistol.
Right element coming up! Need a fresh flare!
Rolls a miss, gets a hit there.
The enemy is attacking a petrol depot.
Guys are dancing around everywhere, and now they're exhausted. And these Panzer could be really able to keep these guys back. One more shot. Oh, bounce on the rear armor.
We are losing territory.
And he does not get the kill on the Panther. That triple cap did even out the score quite a bit.
Task complete.
Enemy fire! No counter, need support!
Capturing a fuel point and decapturing is not really important.
Enemy attacking! Take down that tank! Concentrate on that target! We lost a man!
Oh, if he's going to be capturing that point now.
Yeah?
Almost ready for fire support.
Mission complete. Ready for action.
Contact! Contact!
And he will go ahead and capture up that point.
Panzer, ready to break through.
Panther's fully repaired. This
ready
Panzer
for
here
orders.
has 2 bars.
Ready to move out.
Airborne troops going up the north side.
With only 100 points, the enemy must know he is doomed.
And here comes the airborne, but they're going to run straight into his Panzer Grenadiers.
We are losing ground.
Another booby trap point.
Belair has
Oh.
proven its superiority once again.
Good thing I caught that one. This Panzer Grenadier squad is falling back. The airborne squad's just too numerous. Social VP still control. Panther in the middle of the map. This structure is still up, so perhaps he can... booby trap. He could perhaps capture it and get, have 4 reinforcements and healing. Got another reconnaissance overflight.
Return fire!
What was... Oh, those are just recoil rifle shots.
Panzer ready to break through.
Stay with me, damn it.
We are losing a sector.
Panther rolls a hit.
We are losing ground.
mission orders.
Oh, a capture car.
Loud and clear.
That's actually quite interesting. That actually does make sense. If he just wants to go around capture stuff, he needs something light and mobile, just to harass the VP. Perhaps this northern VP. Let's see, he's going for the radio upgrade. Which he can lock down to improve resource income, if I remember correctly.
Logistics car ready for commands and control room. Loud and clear. Send.
So it looks like he wants more munitions income? That will increase his munitions income. Maybe he really wants more sector artillery. It's sort of interesting. He has a bit of munitions float. Doesn't really have a huge amount of munitions sinks other than the sector artillery. He could just call it down right now. I think he's...
The enemy is attacking a petrol depot.
Yeah, he just immediately called it in, and he's maybe eyeing to upgrade this to a Ford HQ? Not sure. Two Sherman tanks. Wait, was one of those a crocodile? Nope, Sherman tanks.
The enemy has but 50 points. Soon we'll have our victory.
Go ahead. Task complete.
Ready to move out. Enemy fire! No counter, need support!
Sherman tanks eyeing to push to the north.
Infantry
Fresh
contact.
airborne.
Go ahead. Panzer scout here.
There's still a satchel charge atop the logistics car.
Hummel, self-propelled power units are available to take the field.
And does go down entirely.
Achtung! The enemy is impacting Kampfgruppelehr's victory point.
Here we go, we got some Panzer Grenadiers coming on forward. Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers, though they're not high damage. Or any damage. But he does stop the capture. I do believe a 2-2 is pretty effective versus the air, so perhaps
Attention.
maybe a
The enemy
2-2
advances.
Or perhaps one of those captured heavy machine guns in that sector would be quite good. Central VP is being captured. Sherman takes making an advance. Panzer does roll a miss. The Sherman tank's quite wounded. The Sherman tank will likely go down to...
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
He only has the one Panther tank. And sector artillery is raining on in along with the Hummel.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Ooh. Multiple drop bars.
Contact! Contact!
You can probably call an airborne unit and pick up some bars. Does sprint around this and get some splash a little bit. Throw airborne squads who throw a grenade. This point is captured up by the US player.
Taking fire. Panzer
Kampfauftrag!
Now currently decaptures, the Panther can keep its range.
Scheiße. The enemy has
eliminated
eliminated
the
the
enemy
enemy. Victory
once
is
more.
imminent. The enemy is down to
There
25
goes
points.
the 30 cal. This point is being decaptured by the engineer squad.
Contact! Infantry!
Panzer taking fire. Target secured. Grenadiers kampfbereit.
Another pair of Panzer Grenadiers coming on out. There's plenty of bars. Or no, there was plenty of bars. The tickets are very, very low for the US player, and the SD player doesn't have a whole lot as well. This is a huge wave of infantry. Sector artillery may be needed.
Panzer taking fire.
He's just a little bit short on it.
We must rally, Kampfgruppe. We have but 50 points.
That Hummel barrage can no longer be used.
Squad ready.
Sector artillery, sector artillery.
Got him now!
Yeah, sector artillery is not running on it. I think he just got a squad wipe right there.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Go, go, go!
We have the objective.
Sherman tank is fully
Heavy
repaired.
Panzer ready.
Panther not fully repaired. Oh, but this point is captured by the
orders.
Panzer Elite. But this point's decaptured by the US player.
Kampfgruppe has proven its superiority once again.
Squad ready!
He needs to immediately
Yes,
start
sir. Go
decapturing
ahead.
this point. Every point matters
Leave him! He's
right
dead.
now. Something went down there. Does booby trap the point? He needs to.
Waiting for orders.
He should just start playing Ring Around the Rosie. Those incendiary grenade, which help to sway capturing.
We are losing a sector.
Anti-tank weapon!
Gets a good hit there. Next explosion.
Gefechtsbereit.
This point's being captured. This point's being captured. There's a double capture in favor of the Panzer Elite player.
Infantry section ready.
Yep, this point will likely be captured up. This point is captured, so there's double capture in favor of the Panzer Elite player, so the US player does not have a whole lot of tickets.
Enemy forces increasing. Com system in order.
Yes,
These
sir.
guys should just
Go
camp
ahead.
here. This guy should just camp here.
Schützentrupp.
Perfect. Sector artillery is still
Infantry
active
section
here. We got a
ready.
strafing run.
The enemy has cut down an infantry unit.
Schützentrupp waiting for orders.
He should throw incendiary grenade on that point.
Panzer, we must defend the enemy's advances on our victory points.
It's worth sacrificing units at this point. Homo's running on in.
Second line,
He does
don't
not
fire.
stop the capture. This guy needs to hop out and start
Squad
capturing
ready.
that
Go
point.
ahead.
Taking fire. Requesting support.
Being engaged by their armor!
There is a drop bar here. 2 Panzer Grenadier models left. Panther shot goes crazy. 1 guy left. It may be worth just keep it there. Maybe throw a frag. The paratroopers throw the frag. They do throw a frag.
The unit has died in
Starts the
action.
capture. And
The
he
enemy's
sets the
armor is
capture.
proving to be even weaker than we thought.
If you would have caught that, that would have been game over immediately. Panzer Grenadiers are going.
Ready to move
They should
out.
sprint if they can. Panzer Grenadiers are heading up north. Decapturing that point will be win. If this point gets, yeah, at this point will likely get captured. Is it being captured? Yeah, the flag's going up. Yeah, it's still going up.
Ready to pass on orders.
Yeah, it has 4 models there.
Contact! Infantry!
But this point is exposed.
Go ahead.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Oh, but the booby trap will delay.
We've been upgraded.
This point is decaptured. It's faster to decapture than to capture.
Incoming fire. Target area secured.
He should definitely keep the Panzer Strike Squad nearby. In fact,
Send
I
your
say
mission
take time
orders.
to place a booby trap on it now. Getting that munition point is not really. I suppose he could stand. No, he's not. It's not in supply. Getting this point is
Squad
not
ready for
important.
orders. Send your orders.
This is a Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers. That is a Vet 2 Paratrooper Squad.
Panzer Grenadiers ready to move out.
Under attack! Return
He just needs to
fire!
play Ring Around the Rosie. He has 2
Ready
squads
to
here.
move out.
Squad pins down. They're standing by.
Strafing run. Homo fires, but he's already way out of area.
Send your orders.
That 3 bar rifleman is going to be quite effective. I'm not sure what's being called in there.
Cannot fail.
Paratrooper
We must
squad
turn
is
the
very
tide of
sneaky
battle.
on there. The tick points are coming down against the Axis player quite significantly.
Ready for orders.
Panzer Grenadier squad being upgraded with STGs now.
Upgrade to play. Ready.
The enemy has moved against one of Germany's victory points.
He needs to just put an incendiary grenade onto that point.
Enemy
Nothing's starting in the center.
Forward supply lines are
Panther
broken.
just needs to continue body blocking those guys. Perhaps maybe take the time to capture the point now. These guys, one of these guys just needs to start capturing the point. There's a double capture against the Panzer Elite player. There needs to be a Cindy Grenade over here. This one's going to be captured. This is triple capture against the Panzer Elite player. This one's not being captured. And that's game. And the Panzer Elite player lost at the last moment. Or, yeah, that's just a little bit bug at the end. I do believe the Panzer Elite player has a loss because look, it's just, yeah. Never mind. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.